Globally, 2024 is projected to be the hottest year on record, and we're feeling those impacts close to home.
It's a little bit frightening to think about the level of heat that we're beginning to experience.
Just covering my face, covering my skin.
They're red, they're sunburned, they're outside.
It's gotten hotter at a pretty alarming rate.
Urban planners help manage our growing population and work with stakeholders to determine the city's needs. As part of that, they're working to tackle hotter weather, and the bus transit that you're looking at here is one example.
We've installed close to 150 new transit shelters across the valley, using their results to prioritize areas that were hottest.
RTC's transportation planner Paul Gully tells me the work is about protecting our community and our neighbors.
We've experienced more than 400 heat-related deaths this year. That's more than the number of traffic accident fatalities and homicides. We know that our transit riders experience more heat exposure than someone who drives their own car, simply because they're out in the elements for longer periods of time.
RTC spearheaded an urban heat mapping campaign.
There are a lot of things that we do as planners.
Here's what some of the results look like. Central and eastern Las Vegas were determined to be hot spots. The very same zip codes have the highest heat mortality rates in the valley.
We build cities in regions that are relatively hot. So my research is aiming to understand how we can make these cities more resilient.
Dr. John Mejia is a climate scientist with the Desert Research Institute who works closely with RTC. He uses state-of-the-art computer modeling to research how Las Vegas can balance all of the constraints in play, from drought to heat to rapid urban expansion.
We are estimating how much warmer the city is going to be upon that growth.
But working to develop sustainably can be a challenge, and no one is in charge of heat while it continues to worsen globally.
There's no one agency or one solution that's going to adequately answer that question. That's why it's imperative that agencies across the valley work collaboratively and coordinate and try and tackle this issue from different angles. It's going to take a lot to just slow the warming, let alone stop it.
In preparation for a hotter future, RTC says an improvement plan will be launched early next year. Plus, they tell me they have 250 more bus shelters in the works. Reporting in Las Vegas, I'm Geneva Zoltek.